Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to...
Most stars usually have scandals around them. What is the best way for a star like you to avoid the scandals?
Just like I told you before that our business is entertainment. And so many people want to cover one or two stories out of them. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Every eyes is on you because it's an artist. Just like here, anywhere you, every point you go, you must see somebody from either another country that know about you. So probably they saw me where I was seated, even without knowing who I am sitting with. They could be my sister, they could be my fellow artists here, and they saw us maybe in a gathering where we are drinking and doing this. And the next thing anybody can write is Victor Osuagwu in London, phone with 5 girls. But there was no investigation to find out whether this person or there. So there could be story of scandal, because there's no way you can rule out Judas Iscariot out of the 12. So in the circle of all the artists, there could be people that are crazy too. It could be beating of a woman, it could be slapping a woman, or snubbing a woman, or hatred upon his fellow artists. All those things are scandal we are talking about, except we are talking about scandal that is more than what we were expecting, which I don't know about. But
okay.
Always expect that there is scandal. These are part of the things too that build up a character. Let me just tell you the truth. There's no scandal that comes to an artist. He builds the man up. He pushes the man up or bring him down. But then somebody must know that he's existing. And sometimes you create all those things. Do you know, like, I can decide to work with only boxer in this London now. That's without self-pass. And somebody will just take a clip of me and we throw it, bam. By the time you know it, everybody will be telling story of whether they don't know what happened, but they don't tell story. Say the guy don't run mad. They say go one woman house. So the woman push him down from that place. Now he's here. So that boxer might be the only way to take escape. So there are a lot of stories to be told. So it could come in any way. It could come in a negative form. It could come in a negative. Then, if you want to prevent yourself from doing that, there are principles of life. You have to play to the principle of life. Know when to go and when to come in. Know the kind of things and places you are supposed to be at a certain time, or the kind of thing you are supposed to, because you're a role model to the people. You're a role model to the public. You're a role model to the nation. So it's just a principle of life. You just have to adapt to that principle of life.
Now, which has been the worst thing that you have heard about yourself, or you have heard people say about you?
My brother, if I go, if you remember what way there was than the only thing where you could see every time. Something happens sometime. As let me just open this up for you now. Something happens sometime. I don't know if there's anywhere I must have wronged that journalist. Your brother knows about this. And the guy, every time the guy will just come out with one nonsense story that has no heading. Sometimes I will be in Lagos and the guy will be writing that I'm fighting a director in Enugu. That's the same person though. The one that made me mad one is this. That was a time we gathered with a lot of other artists at OJs. I don't know whether the guy was there or not. Then the next Sun newspaper, it was even in front of the Sun newspaper, because something happened that very time. I still remember. That was when they captured the 2 sons of is it Gaddafi, the Libya guy, the Libya man. That was when they killed this. So it was, every paper was having that kind of thing, and it was a Sunday. I've not even seen the paper, and this was in the paper that Victor is now. Say Victor is a chimney. Is it? That's the title of this. Victor a chimney, or smoking water, whatever. I think that's. I still have that paper in the house there. And do you know the person that called me to tell me about this? It's my vicar in the church. That's in Lagos. They called me, Victor, have you seen the papers today? I said, no. He said I should go and buy the Sun newspaper. I went and bought the Sun newspaper. I died from my head to my toes because I can't even remember having anything to do with cigar with the description he made that very day because my seniors were there. So even if I'm a smoker, I wouldn't in any form try to light cigarettes before them. Baba Ejike was there. A lot of other senior artists, Sonny McDonald, that's in that gathering he was describing. I don't know what else. And he said I was having a pack of it. So sometimes I begin to ask myself, why such stupid act? Are you trying to bring the person down or what? And you know, my career was just coming up and coming up and coming up. And I reported the case to your younger brother. And he said, okay, I should just relax. He's going to make investigation. And finally, when he come up, he said the guy is just being, say, I just forget him, you know. Maybe you don't want to tell me the other side of it. So such things, I wouldn't want kind of thing again to come into my life again. And I try as much as possible to run away from. The thing took me out from most reporters. Most, if not that I know you, I wouldn't even go to this because definitely if it's somebody that is strange to me, at the end of it, you just pick one commander place and I just blow up one place. Maybe just bring them out, you know, just push them so that one will bring followership for or the next. So you see where the fear of talking to journalists and reporters most of the time comes, and it has become a stigma. It has become a stigma that once they call me, say, please, can I talk to you on this? I don't remember that. Say, brother, so except you're going to tell me that before you publish or before you go to this, let me know the caption you are giving. And it's not possible to have that. It's not possible.
Interesting.
It's not possible.
Interesting. So what has been the nicest thing, that I have read about yourself or that I have seen people write about you?
I will not forget the first write-up. I don't know whether it's Stella Damakok or something. I wrote about Victor Osuagwu. I wrote about Victor Osuagwu. I remember he said the new sensational comedian. A new sensational comedian, Victor Osuagwu, and then you were working with Incomion.
Yeah,
that thing came out in Incomion, and it was in the front page of the Incomion. I've never had such joy, excitement in my life, just like that title. When you're coming up and somebody just decided to pick you, and the way she wrote about me, you could see that it's like she had made a lot of research even when I was in school. She did a lot of research, to get some detail from my school and, coming to the present day I was acting. So still today, I still have that paper. Even if I'm going to the embassy and they want to drop a paper like a media, they say, they're there for my cover.